Hello, friends. How are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name's Alj, and I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius season. Okay, so Aquarius season. I'm getting that. So for those of you who've never watched any of my lives before, I go live every season, and basically I go with channeled messages. I meditate before I cut this on, and then I get into a tarot spread, and then I use oracle cards to get us any advice or anything like that. So if you watched last season for Capricorn season, you might remember when I was talking about the vision that I got of the bulldozer, right? So in Capricorn season, we were clearing out things externally to us that didn't really match or resonate the person who we are becoming. So what I'm seeing here for Aquarius season, I have my notes right here, is that Aquarius season is going to get us to focus not so much on the external environment, because we've been clearing so much of that, getting rid of people, bringing in new people, getting rid of jobs, getting new jobs, things like that. But Aquarius season is going to have us focus on our internal change. So basically what I got is that when the environment is clear, you're all you can, at this point, if you haven't made the necessary changes that you need to be the person who you want to be or bring in the things that you want to be, you don't really have anybody to blame at this point. So we're going to be looking at ourselves in Aquarius season. I channeled a snake, and snakes are about healing. You know, I know some people, they get bad vibes around snakes and things like that, but they don't always represent bad things. In particular, in relation to Aquarius season, I'm getting that there's going to be a lot of healing. There's going to be a level of vulnerability that the collective is coming into for Aquarius season. So I got the vision of, I want to say shedding. Is it shedding for snakes? Because I think molting is for insects. But yeah, shedding, getting rid of the old skin, right? So that's what I saw for this the snake. So what I'm getting with that is that we're going to be letting go of old programs, old ways of being, old people, not old people, but like people who no longer fit the vision of the life that we want for ourselves. We're going to be getting rid of like habits that we have, things that don't really, that we do that don't really align with who we're trying to become or what we're trying to pull in to our lives, right? I'm getting that there's going to be a need to exercise patience as we go through all of these changes in Aquarius season, because you're going to be coming into your own. And like when you start learning who you are and learning what works for you and what doesn't, there's going to be a lot of trial and error. So exercise patience with yourself, okay? Yeah, I also saw a wolf, which to me represents the application of knowledge that you already possess, right? So a lot of people have a tendency to know things but don't really put it into practice. Aquarius season is going to be the season to do that. We're going to start putting things into practice. Again, we cleared our external environment. Now it's time for us to make adjustments within ourselves so that we can match, right? What else do we have here? I also saw, I heard the only thing constant in life is change. So that kind of goes hand in hand with what I was saying about needing to be patient and the coming and going and of people and things in our lives, and being able to adjust who we are so that we can become the best versions of ourselves, right? I also saw a canary. So I feel like this is so Aquarius energy. Canaries for me are very much coming into your own and being loud and proud about who you are. But I'm also getting that there's going to be a focus on how we express ourselves in Aquarius season. There's going to be, I have here throat chakra and solar plexus chakra activations for many people. So for those of you who don't know what that means, I'm getting that for people who aren't used to speaking up, you're going to be more vocal this season. That is an omen. yeah, you're going to be making some noise. People who are usually reserved and don't really speak, you're gonna surprisingly like find your voice this season or begin exercising it in ways that you haven't before. Some of you are gonna change the way that you show up in the world. Like your clothing, your hairstyles, whatever. You're going to express yourself a lot differently and more fully this season. I'm also getting with the solar plexus activation. So a lot of you guys are going to be coming into your power, your personal power. You're going to learn how to have more will, more drive, more confidence in doing these things. And I think that's why I saw both of them, because you're going to be working with both of these chakras in tandem. A lot of you guys who have overactive chakras, both throat and solar plexus chakras, you're going to learn how to be dialing that back. So if you have I'm hearing the word bravado. So if you have a tendency to put on a facade and to really come into this place where you are coming at people with a big ego, or you feel like you have to be, I'm hearing the word macho, you're going to figure out a way to be very much who you are and pull that back. Okay. So, and then also on the opposite spectrum, if you have a tendency to hide or shy away and things like that, you're going to be coming into your power. So I'm seeing both ends of the spectrum, like both people who are on both ends of the spectrum, they're going to be coming more into the middle. They're going to be coming more into alignment. They're going to be shedding the old way of being and embracing what makes them uniquely themselves, right? So I did channel 3 songs for you for Aquarius season. So these might have messages for you. So here they are. The first one is Stuck by Durand Bernarr featuring Ari Lennox. The second one is Sailboat by QUIñ. And then the third one is Down For You by Charli, Baltimore, Ja Rule, Ashanti, and Vita. So that is what I have just intuitively. So we're going to go ahead and get into the spread. I'll be using the Light Seers Tarot for our spread, and then I'll be using the numerology guidance cards and the wisdom of the oracle cards to get us any advice or supplemental information. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this thing. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. What is it that the collective needs to know for Aquarius season? What does the collective need to know for Aquarius season? All right. What does the collective need to know for Aquarius season? Yep. All right. Yep. So this is pretty much what I was seeing intuitively. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Ace of Wands, and we have the Eight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. All right. So collective, what this says to me, just looking at these cards here, is that, again, you're going to be coming into your confidence, right? So this Queen of Wands, she represents independence, the ability to be fiery, passionate, sexy. She's very good at expressing herself. She's very good at being herself. She doesn't really care what other people think about her, right? So I'm getting that you're getting ready to come into this energy. Things are going to start shifting for you this season, right? You're going to have a lot of inspiration. There's going to be a lot of new beginnings for you guys as well. And you're going to be walking away from what no longer serves you. I'm seeing this card as the shedding of the snake that we were talking about earlier, right? So you're going to be leaving what no longer serves you. I heard the word stifle just now. The things that you're outgrowing. I'm also seeing a hermit crab as well, like getting too big for its shell. So you're going to be leaving what's too tight for you, too restricting, too confining, and go into a more fully realized version of yourself, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and break down these energies and see what we have going on for Aquarius season. All right. I'm also getting that some of you guys this season, these next few weeks, are going to be a time where you are going to break old cycles that you have been going through. So if this is like by yourself, like a behavior that you have, or even in a relationship, if you have been going through a dynamic the same way in a relationship in your life, this could be romantic, platonic, whatever. I see you leaving that behind this season. Okay. All right. So why is the wheel here? Why is the wheel for the here for the collective, please? The wheel. Okay. Yeah, so we have the Fool. We have 9 of Wands. And we have 3 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have 6 of Pentacles. I just heard Reborn. So yeah, a lot of you guys are going through major changes, major shifts in Aquarius season. A lot of you guys are going to have new beginnings. You're going to take risks, or you're going to feel free. I'm seeing you liberate yourself from the things that make you feel tired, that make you feel run down, the things that don't work for you. I'm getting that a lot of you guys are going to be taking a chance on yourself this season and coming into things that are going to make you feel more celebratory, things that are going to make you feel happy. Some of you guys are going to be finding people who actually resonate with you. So if you're leaving a group of friends behind, I do see new people coming in here for you. If you've been having issues in relationships, again, I am seeing like harmony here with that as well. So you're just gonna take a chance on yourself. You're turning the wheel so that you can get into an energy where you're more happy, where things work for you, is what I'm getting. Okay. All right. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands in the collective. Some of these changes for a lot of you guys, I'm noticing like the tier here on this Ace of Wands. Some of you guys this change that's coming for you in Aquarius season is being, it's inspired by something that has caused you pain in the past. That's for some of you. But you're using that to transform you. Okay. Ace of Wands. Why is Ace of Wands here? You're using that to transform you, and the Magician just fell out. Okay. All right. So clarifying the Ace of Wands, we have the Magician. We have 5 of Wands. And we have Page of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Swords. All right, so again, you are using, I keep hearing the word alchemize. This new start that you're coming into in Aquarius season is, this new inspiration is coming from things that like have caused you pain, that are no longer serving you, things that don't work for you. You're moving forward. I'm seeing that you are being the creator of your own life, co-creator of your own life, right? You're figuring out, okay, this is what I want. This is how I'm going to get there. A lot of you guys are a little conflicted about how you want to do that, or you have been dealing with conflict or competition or something like that as you try to do that, but you're finding your way. I'm seeing that you are actively strategizing ways so that you can invest in yourself, and so that you can express yourself in a new way, so that you can come into a new way of being, so that you can experience new things. Again, I'm seeing the hermit crab again. You guys have been dealing with situations that just don't suit you anymore. It's time to find a new shell, is what I'm getting. Do you have to be an Aquarius for this reading? Absolutely not. This is just the energy for for the season. So this is a collective reading, but I'm just using the time frame for Aquarius season, okay? Okay, so 8 of Cups. Why is 8 of Cups here? 8 of Cups. Love it. Okay, 2 more, please. Yes, 1 more, please. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, so we have Justice, we have the Chariot, and we have 4 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. Again, you're leaving this 9 of Swords energy behind in Aquarius season. You have experienced a lot of stress, sleepless nights for some of you guys. Just a lot of like mental energy. I'm hearing the word exhaustion. Like you're leaving that behind. The things that no longer work for you, I'm hearing brighter days. You're moving towards that, and you're moving towards very quickly. If you look at both of these horses here, they represent the yin and yang. So you're moving quickly because you're finding the balance of who you are. You're finding the balance of who you are. We have 2 indications of balance here, and you coming into into union with yourself and understanding, having a better understanding of yourself is going to propel you forward to this 4 of Wands energy, to this energy where you feel celebratory. I'm hearing the word tribe. So some of you guys, again, are meeting new friends or renewing relationships or things like that. You're moving towards where you can feel happy, where you can feel safe, where you can feel secure. No more of this, because you have found your inner strength and you are finding your balance and you know what you deserve. You're moving in that direction. So things look really good for Aquarius season. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the oracle cards here to give you any advice, and then we'll be done. Yeah, we have 6 of Wands here. You're gonna be fine this season. You're gonna come into yourself. A lot of you guys are gonna get the recognition that you want, the attention that you want. If you guys have a question about whether something's gonna be successful, I'm seeing that the answer is yes. So yeah. Just keep being true to yourself is what I'm getting. I just broke the deck and I saw follow your dreams and abundance. So that might mean something to you guys. Okay. All right. So what do we have for Aquarius season, please? All right. That was quick. And then I'm going to get into this other deck and I'll show you what just popped out here. All right, what do we have for Aquarius season, please? All right, cool. Wow, no place like home. And I was just talking about home, right? And feeling secure. All right. So we have at the bottom of the deck, we have change and clean it up. And then we have parenting and no place like home. So I'll start with the bottom of the deck. Change and clean it up is basically telling you if you are not making these shifts yet, if you're not coming into who you are, if you're a little apprehensive about making waves this season, it's telling you not to do that. A lot of you guys are, again, I did see that a lot of you guys are dealing with for some of you, this could be external to you, but for a lot of you guys, this is internal. Could be dealing with a lot of like conflict or competition or something like that. It's telling you deal with that. Figure out what your fears are. Figure out what is holding you back, right? I'm kind of getting the energy of the post that I made earlier today. Are you holding yourself back? Are you holding on to people who hold you back? Are you holding on to jobs that stifle you? What are you holding on to? It's time to let go and come into more of who you are, right? It's time for change is what I'm getting, all right? And then with parenting and no place like home, I'm getting that when you do this work, when you realize, okay, well, I freeze up in situations like this, or these situations don't make me feel safe, or this situation doesn't resonate with who I am as a person, then you can start making moves to get you to a place where you can feel secure. But it's going to require you to have that, not only that awareness, but also put that into practice. Remember, earlier today, I was saying that I saw the wolf, which symbolizes having the knowledge, but actually applying it to your life, right? So that is what that's saying. Apply this knowledge to your life so that you can bring in this abundance, so that you can bring in the security, so that you can bring in a feeling of safety for you in Aquarius season. So that's what I have. I hope that this helped. I hope that it resonated. I'm really excited. I'm getting that your hard work is paying off, so just keep going, okay? If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of the things. I'm still trying to build a family of people who want to grow and ascend and be the best versions of themselves as possible. So you can help me do that by following me on social media and engaging with the content and all of that. And I think that's all I have. So I will see you next season. Good luck with this season. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Goodbye.